Here I have the Mathews Safari Bow. This is just one amazing bow, and I got it really this kind of as a collector's item, a bow that I could pass down to my kids, something I just thought was really cool that I would love to have in my collection. The MRSP is really pricey for this bow. It's an 85-pound bow. The MRSP is right around $2,100, but I got it quite a bit cheaper, even though I did get it new. And again, the main thing that I got out of it was that I wanted a really high poundage bow that you could get commercially. Now, you might be able to get other bows that are obviously custom made that might be heavier pounds, but for a bow that you can actually buy off the shelf that's still in production, as far as I can tell, this is it for high poundage bows. Again, it's an 85-pound bow, and it can go down to around close to 70 pounds for shooting, but why would you get that if there are so many other choices out there for 70 pounds? It has a honeycomb structure, as you probably well aware of if you've looked this bow up. Sometimes you get people kind of making fun of the Mathews bows for having a waffle iron look, but I really think it's cool myself. It's a very sturdy bow. You definitely can feel it when it's out there. We're talking up there close to 5 pounds or more, especially once you get it all geared out. Very smooth pulling bow, very fast bow. The IBO is actually 350, more or less, depending on how you look at it. Online they've said it would be a 425 grain arrow could go 350 feet per second at 85 pounds, and we're going to take a look at that in a moment. So it's rated around 350 IBO. What I found is that this bow can really shoot heavy arrows fast. And if you're talking about ultimate speed, this bow really shines for those heavy arrows as long as you're willing to shoot at 85 pounds. You feel 85 pounds pulling it back, as you might imagine. But really, it isn't as bad as you think if you work up to it and do things like that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I have a full throttle as well. This is essentially the fastest rated IBO bow out there at 370 feet per second. So at 70 pounds, it shoots faster than this bow. But at 85 pounds, this bow will shoot a heavier arrow faster than this bow. So there's IBO speed, and this is the IBO king. But when you're just talking about fast, shooting heavy arrows fast, this bow will actually beat this bow, as you'll see in a moment. But again, you're pulling 85 pounds to do so. It has a little bit nicer valley, though, I think, than this one. This one has a short valley. That's where it helps get some of that speed. Now, this bow is also cam specific or module specific. This one's cam specific for getting the right draw length. This one is module specific. This other thing good about this bow is that it can go up to 31 inches for its maximum draw length. A lot of bows are 30 inches max, but this one can go to 31 inches, so it can help some of you taller shooters out there if you want a kind of a bow that fits you a little bit better. And there's even better ones maybe to choose from, like the Freak, if you want to go up to about 33 inches or so from PSE. But this is a heavier, I'm feeling it in my arm just holding it right now, that this is a heavy bow to shoot. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it through the chrono, and we're going to get some ideas of speed. Now, one of the first arrows I'm going to shoot through the chrono is actually a little bit under weight, but not under spine. And this is this 409 grain Carbon Express full metal, or excuse me, not full metal jacket, carbon red, Maxima red. This is a very sturdy bow arrow that can shoot through this, has a tough enough spine, the bow's tough enough, it can handle it. Just to show you what it can do with something that would be like a normal hunting arrow that we might shoot through the full throttle. And then I'm going to show you what my typical hunting arrow is that I prefer to use, so that you don't, because this is basically kind of going under the recommended 5 grains per pound. So this
at 29 inches,
grain arrow right
85 pounds, that 409 grain arrow went 345 feet per second. At 460 grains, it went 326 feet per second. At 494 grains, it went 315 feet per second. At 655 grains, it went 275 feet per second. And at 675 grains, it went 271 feet per second. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.